All right, we are checking out Cowboy Life Simulator. Cowboy Life Simulator is an immersive, relaxing single player Wild West ranching simulator. Grab your tools and revolver, buy a goat, and start your adventure. Yeehaw. Okay, let's go ahead and start a new game.
So here I am, and honestly, I still can't believe it. 2 weeks ago, I was in New York, about to sign the biggest deal of my life. My profession? Somebody you would call a start-upper, in the electric current industry. Competing against Thomas Edison himself. Well, I was, right until my partner decided to screw me up. The deal was off, and my trust in people took a serious blow. And then this funny old guy came by. Angus McGuffin was his name.
You have to jump right back on that horse. That's the only way.
Turns out, he had a farm to sell. A prosperous farm near a cozy little town called Gravesend.
Having trouble trusting people? Go to Bravesend.
So, I bought the farm, packed my stuff, and got on the train. And guess who's been waiting for me at the station? A messenger with a letter. Let me read it to you.
Doing business with you was a pleasure. I hope you'll find the frontiers just as pleasant. But, excuse the old man's memory. I forgot to mention some details you probably should know. The Whisperbrook River has dried off recently. That's the first thing. Bandits took over nearby mines and are making everybody's life miserable. None you can't handle, I suppose. Your neighbors hate each other, and both will try to buy your farm. I'd rather you don't sell it. Neither of them knows its true value. Also, keep your eyes open for coyotes, boars, and snakes. Oh, and don't miss your station. It's called Two Farms.
And that's just the first page. So there goes my trust in people again. I just hope this is Station 2 Farms. Cowboy life. Here I come.
All right, that was a really good intro. New quest, slow train coming. All right, and as always, gotta rather have 12-hour here. Let's turn off the music. We'll get some StreamBeats going. Get it into 4K. I would like to turn motion blur off. All right, looks like everything is set on Epic. Let's see. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay, so this is a playtest version of the game, but it looks real good right now. Benjamin Foster, hello there, mister. Are you sure this is your stop? Gravesend's one stop further. Wait, you're the one who bought old McGuffin's farm, aren't you? Hey there, my name is Ben Foster. Good to see you here. I'll need you to help me out first, though. This whole herd you see here, blocking the train, trampling over everything, shitting all over the station, eating right through my merchandise. They're poor Abraham's animals. He's lost his speech, and he can't even drive his own cattle now. Can you imagine? Oh, lost his speech? How? Excellent question, but can we please get back to this later? We've got to put an end to this goddamn madness. We need to drive the herd off the station, to their pasture, ideally. They know their way. You just need to shout real loud. Could you do it? Got it. Good luck, lad. I'll be going now. All right, V to rustle the cattle.
Move! Shoo! Oh, God, I feel ridiculous. Okay, don't panic. Just go, beast! Yeehaw!
All right, hopefully that's all of them.
I reckon I'm
There you go.
I am kind of getting the hang of this.
Okay, I am going to do the optional. I don't know if there's going to be anything,
Go on, then!
any reward for it, but I will do it.
This is strangely satisfying.
Come on, little goat.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw! Look at me, bossing cows and goats around.
This is strangely satisfying.
Go on, then! Okay, I'm into this now. Yeah!
This one goat is a little bit stubborn,
Go
though.
on, then!
All right, first impression's not bad, not bad.
Is that legal? Yeah!
There we go. You got the cattle off the station. Good. Now, just keep going on. All right, let's get ourselves back to Benjamin Foster here. All right, so far so good on this game. Runs well, looks good. The intro was amazing. Got a hot air balloon up there. Wonder if I can jump up this. There we go. All right, Mr. Foster, where'd you go? Oh, walking around the station there. Thank you so much, my man. For a second, I was sure I would be stuck with those cows forever. Let me do it properly this time. My name is Benjamin Foster. I run a general store with my wife. If you need anything, visit my store in Brave Stand, or just come here to my stall. So I'll gladly buy anything you have, anything to sell, or you have. I'll gladly buy anything you have to sell: resources, crops, forage tools, anything really. But first things first, Angus MacGuffin told me to give you the keys to the house, but how do I put it? You won't be needing it anymore. Well, your farm burned down 2 nights past, so you've been there already. Yes, that was your farm. Unbelievable. Not quite the grand beginning you might have imagined, eh? Still, don't let it weigh on you. Out here, fortune shifts faster than desert winds. And it just might. Frank Lloyd came by while you were busy with the cattle. He's an architect by trade, far too refined for the needs of folks around here, if you ask me. Still, perhaps you'll find better use for his talents than we have. I told you you'd be coming down before long. You go there, see if he's still hanging around. Good luck out there. Okay, sometimes other characters will want to meet you. Go meet Frank Lloyd. All right, way over there, 161. All right, I want to see if there's fall damage here. We'll just go ahead and jump off this here cliff. Okay, yeah, that was a lot. Oh, no.
You'll find the farm down the road from the station. Just follow the keep out signs. They're hard to miss. The cabin is small, but it should keep you warm at night. There's also a well and a little stable. I left a few supplies inside to get you started. Tools, seeds, all the basics. And a revolver, just in case. One last thing about the house. There's a slight chance it might be burned down. Let's just say I had a bit of a falling out with a certain someone. But don't worry, he won't hold a grudge against you. In any case, good luck, lad. Yours sincerely, Angus McGuffin.
All right. Let's get some music going since we turned it off. All right, find Frank Lloyd on your farm.
This thing is mine? Who have I wronged to deserve this? One step closer to being half competent.
Oh, hey there, friend. You're the new owner of this property, am I right? Apparently so. You must be Frank. Frank Lloyd, at your service. It's nice to meet you, even in such sorry surroundings. My farm? It was called the Pine Lake Farm. Used to really be something long before McGuffin got his hands on it, and the only thing I've ever grew was suspicion of strangers, or he. Let me help you rebuild it. I'm bored as hell, to be honest. Nobody needs an architect anymore around here. What do you say? Do I even have a choice? Well, you could say no, but only if you're fond of cold nights and wild critters for company. I've held on to this book long enough. Feels like it's meant for someone else now. Go on, it's yours. Read it. You'll learn how to make a basic bed, a simple bonfire. It ain't much, but it'll keep you warm at night. Thank you. As for food, well, take a walk through the woods and keep your eyes open. You'd be surprised what's out there. Bits of this, bit of that. Enough to get by. And it ain't just food out there. Sticks and twigs will get you started. But sooner or later, you'll need real lumber. That means chopping down some trees and building proper tools to work them. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Best to stick with the basics for now. Sounds like a start. Sure, a sunrise, few solid days, some elbow grease, and you'll have 4 walls and a roof to call your own. Well, I'll be going now. It's good to see the farm's in good hands, or what's left of it. If you ever want to chat again, I have an office in Bravestand at the town hall. Good luck, friend. So long. right, read Lloyd's book on camping and survival. Forage for berries in the forest. Oh, we have cowboy senses. Nothing around here. I can't even go inside. Okay, so the doesn't look. Oh, okay. So control is crouch. I thought he said that he left some supplies for us. All right. Well, I can't really go in there, so. Location discovered, Pine Lake. How do I read Mr. Lloyd's book? Okay, so 4. Okay, read survival and camping. The handcrafting panel. To open the handcrafting panel, go to the inventory menu first. Well, you'll find a handcrafting tab. Once you collect all of the items needed, select what item you would like to craft. You can only craft the items you have unlocked, either through level progression or by getting a custom recipe. All tutorials can also be accessed through the journal in the in-game menu. Okay, there's our journal. We have progression here. Okay, we can build some stuff. We need sticks and flint. We need some wood logs. Okay, basic bed, we need 3 straw, 3 sticks. Got some animal enclosures and a tiny bit of decoration here. I was hoping that we would have some tools. All right, we also have a map. Not the biggest area, but that leaves some room for expansion, things like that. All right, we need to craft a wooden hammer. Oh, all right, we got some skills as well. I don't know how to craft a wooden hammer here. Okay, so we need to gather 20 sticks. Let's go forage for the berries first. Hopefully we'll find some sticks as well. All right. Sticks are nice and easy to locate. Got little piles of them here. I always like to go a little bit overboard when we first start out. So you always end up needing more, especially sticks. Okay, so our health regen is pretty good. I did jump off that cliff just to see if there was fall damage.
5 minutes ago.
All right, hopefully we don't encounter any wild animals as of now, because I haven't picked up a revolver. All right, craft a wooden hammer. How do we do that? Okay, so we can use the scroll wheel to access our hotbar. We're doing okay for food and water as of now, so hopefully we'll be okay for the foreseeable future. It's a solid little game so far. All right, got some wood board. Okay, so C to show details. Go into your inventory panel and find the handcrafting panel right of the player character. Oh, crafting. There we go. Okay, so wooden hammer. Slates to keep broken limbs in place. All right, let's go ahead and make one of those as well. Let's put our hammer over here. All right, we have a lantern. That's nice. A water flask that has some water in it. I wonder if we have to purify water. Not quite sure yet. Hammer, a very important tool. The hammer is one of... Okay, a little grammatical error. The hammer is one of most important tools in the game. In order to start building, you need to be holding a hammer in your hand. Building outlines, ghosts. Have you already started construction but had to stop for a moment and now want to continue? Just equip your hammer and look for the glowing outline. Deconstruction. You can deconstruct any building with the help of the hammer. Hold R while aiming at the construction, but beware. Only hammers of better qualities allow you to recover the materials from the constructions. All right, gotta build a basic campfire, get flint. Hopefully this little icon here is flint. Okay, so we need to mine. Unfortunately, we don't have a pickaxe. What if we use the hammer? Okay, Frontier level 1. All right, I guess I'll start building somewhere in and around here. Let's put our campfire out front. So tab, crafting. Okay, we can get our flint axe. Go to the build menu, production, and campfire. Oh, that's tiny.
Another notch in the old skill belt.
Okay, 6 sticks.
Feels
And
like
1
something
flint.
clicked. Not sure what, but I'll take it.
All right, get timber by cutting down trees, build a place to sleep, gather up enough straw for a basic bed. All right, I wonder what straw looks like here. Let's go back to our inventory. Our axe on 2. Was a little bit too slow on that. Couldn't read what it said there. It said something about get a better something. Oh, okay. The logs are huge. Not a big deal. Gather up straw. Don't know where straw would be. Just gather up some more sticks here. Since we're just right here.
I reckon I'm learning.
Okay, got 100 XP points. I really like that there's no stamina. I haven't seen anything that looks like straw, unfortunately. All right, looks like this is all fairly shallow. Okay, I'm guessing that point of interest there is going to be our straw. Oh, it's ripe wheat.
Smarter than I was 5 minutes ago. I reckon I'm learning.
Oh, okay, so we get the straw from the wheat. Nice. Okay, so we need to build a place to sleep. I guess we'll just do it out here. All right, got level 2. Let's go to our build menu here. Just go ahead and put that right by our fire.
Another notch in the old skill belt.
Needs and statuses. Keep in mind your needs levels. Dehydration and hunger can kill. Additionally, the icon at the center of the needs wheel will inform you on the different statuses of your character. Character statuses. You can find out more about the current statuses of your character by hovering your mouse cursor over them in the inventory panel. Okay, broken bone requires a slate. Drunk requires a shady cure or sobriety potion. Infection, bandage with valerian or penicillin. All right. Okay, looks like we can nap. Let's go ahead and eat some berries here.
Food's food, even when it ain't proud of itself.
All right, that should be good. All right, deconstruct the burnt buildings. So I think it said hold R. You're about to deconstruct the building. This is irreversible. Yes. Okay. Oh, I kind of wish that was a little bit more hitting. That's not very satisfying. All right.
Feels like something clicked. Not sure what, but I'll take it.
All right, we have some storage here. Oh, there's a take all button. Unfortunately, these storage containers are not so big. All right, we got some cabbage seeds and some hemp seeds. Recultivatable field. Get a hoe to recultivate. All right, well, let's make our saw. And craft a saw table. Kind of regret building this way out here now. Didn't know we were going to be clearing stuff out. is okay. Let's go to our build menu here.
Smarter than I was 5 minutes ago.
All right, interacting with crafting stations. Click E to interact with the crafting station to access its crafting options. More complex crafts. Crafting stations can give you the possibility to craft more complex items, those that you couldn't otherwise craft by hand. And bonuses. They will continue to craft your items even, another grammatical error here, even if you are away from them. Hover your mouse over their eye icons to get more info. Required items. Most of the crafting stations need some sort of an item to work. This could be a hammer, a saw, or just plain wood when it comes to a fireplace. All right, build a workshop table. We need some wood boards here, so required tool, saw. Wait, I thought we built a saw. Okay, so I wonder if we can just put multiple saws into it and it'll just use one at a time since it does have durability on it. We have our input slots. Okay, so we get 3 wood boards from each log. That's nice. Okay, that'll be enough for that. All right, what can we build here? Ooh, let's get a snare going. Needs a hammer. All right, let's make a wooden hammer here. Oh, but you need a hammer to craft a hammer. Okay, well, at least you can use the hand crafting. All right, so what do we need for a hoe? We need a handle. 2 wood boards for a handle. I like how it just takes from the inventory. That's nice. Crafting is a little bit slow, but that's okay. What are snares all about? Snares let you catch critters for food, killing them. Their advanced version allows you to catch living animals, which you can later bring to your farm, assign them their spot in an animal home, and collect resources off them. Where do I place them? Snares can be placed outside your farm. Simply get the snare from your inventory and use decoration option to place it on the ground, but do remember to space them out. Too many snares near one spot decreases their effectiveness. Snares can be looted as reset, or that should be and reset again by interacting with them after collecting loot. Take all. Shovel use. A shovel lets you create and destroy fields. Sowing fields. Use a seed bag when pointing at the field in order to sow the seeds. In order to obtain the best quality crops, grow them in fertilized ground, water them often, and use the best hoe you can get your hands on. Is it me, or is this snare just taking an awful long time to craft? I thought it said it would continue building even when you're not there. Okay, I feel like we're gonna need a whole bunch more planks, so we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so basically all this does is turn wood logs into boards. I was thinking that we'd be able to do something with the sticks as well, but maybe not. All right. Let's take all of those, put our wood up there, have one hammer there. Got our handle. Let's go ahead and make our hoe. Need another handle for a shovel. Also need our watering can. We probably need a bucket. So like I said, we needed more planks. We need 2 hemp for rope. Alright, I wonder if hemp just naturally grows. Probably not, I'm guessing. Oh wait, we already had our watering can. All right, let's get this hoe going. Put our lantern and water on 8 and 9. Okay, 3. Okay, kind of hard to tell where these fields are if there's nothing planted on them. I wish it was a different color. So to make rope, we need hemp seeds. Let's do that. Okay. Got our hemp down. And now we need our watering can, which will take a little bit of time here, and our shovel. Take all. Okay, let's get our shovel going. And then looks like we can also get our bucket. Let's get another snare going as well. Okay, and it said to place a snare, just go outside your farm. I haven't actually seen any animals. Actually, let's go closer. Hopefully animals come to the water. That would make sense. You can only set snares outside your farm. So how big is our farm then? All right, well, I guess we'll just go out the gate here. Does this count as outside the farm, or is this still our farm? Okay, well, I guess that still counts as our farm. Okay, hold right click.
Another notch in the old skill belt.
Okay, I wonder how long that's going to take for us to get an animal, and also I wonder if it notifies us. Can I deconstruct this? Yes, I can. Are these fences also? No. What do we have in our mailbox? Okay, nothing. Alright, let's take all. It's going to be a little bit before we get more of those. Take all. I kind of wish that there was a sort inventory button. But that's okay. Let's see if there's anything else that we can craft. Should probably craft a meat dryer here. We need rope, so we need to water our fields here. So 4. Oh, okay, so we gotta hold. And we gotta go refill our water. I think the closest water is this little pond here. Which is unfortunate because it's pretty far away, actually. Okay, just a simple left click to fill that up. All right, but luckily we don't have stamina to worry about. We can just sprint the whole time. Okay, so it takes a half a watering can. Luckily, the watering can does not break down. Oh, it's already watered. Okay, let's see if we can build ourselves. Okay. I guess. All right, let's see if we can just make a new. Okay, so how do we make a new patch to grow?
I need water.
Oh,
now.
make a field using the shovel. All right, we need some water, so let's drink that. Okay, at least that goes pretty quick. 5. And
One step
hold.
closer to being half confident.
Okay, I like how it kind of just snaps. Okay, I don't see any reason not to make a big field here.
I need rest. Can't keep going like this.
Okay, need rest, but let's go ahead and plant something else out here. Got some cabbage seeds.
I reckon I'm learning.
All right, let's get a little bit more hemp going as well. Okay, we got our fields planted. Starting to get tired here, so let's go ahead and take a nap. What time is it? 8 p.m. All right, I guess we'll just go to sleep till morning. It's a little bit early, but I think that's okay. Let's wake up before dawn. Okay, lots of options here. All right, that was a pretty productive day one.
Well, this ain't the adventure I dreamed up, but reckon it could be worse. No use standing around. This place isn't going to rebuild itself. Guess I'll head to town, talk to the sheriff, grab some supplies, and figure out where to start. I've been too worse, and if I play my cards right, maybe I can make something decent out of all this. First step to starting fresh, see if that old mailbox has anything useful. Or at least not more bad news. And one more thing. Looks like someone's waiting by the lake looking nervous. Might be worth heading over to see what's going on.
Okay, so there's the the water carrier over there. Let's continue watering our fields here. Oh, over here. Hopefully we can upgrade our watering can because this might be a little bit ridiculous. Oh, that's already watered. That's already watered. Okay, so I guess there's a little bit of spillover when you're watering things, which is nice. We probably need to build a well over by our fields. Otherwise, we're just going to be running back and forth, back and forth. Okay, yeah, so you can water multiple little planting areas. All right, let's see if we can build a well real quick. What would it take? Okay, so I guess we haven't unlocked that yet. We need stone. Do we have a pickaxe? No. Oh, but we probably can use the hammer for stone. Okay, well, I guess that's not stone. All right, well, we got to get more water anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully this well guy will... Okay, location discovered, water intake. You can hold B to hauler.
Hello?
Don't shoot the water carrier. Whoa, don't shoot. Why would I? Old MacGuffin was a crazy weirdo. I suppose he'd only sell the land to an equally crazy person. You so much as looked at his fence line and he'd start blasting. Wild. He pulled off selling that place. I'd be surprised if he'd had enough sense left to sell a shoe, let alone a whole farm. And that's the reason I'm patiently waiting over here outside the farm. But what I should really be doing is collecting water off this lake. And who are you? Right, haven't even introduced myself, and here I am, knees deep in your lake. The Pine Lake, it's called, just so you know. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Dewey, I live in town. Gravestand, I mean, yeah. I don't have a job exactly. I just do whatever I can to make ends meet, you know? So what's this hole in water thing about? Ha, good old MacGuffin didn't mention that, did he? Or didn't he? Gravesand has a huge water problem, and it's been so for the past few months. And I've been delivering water from here because that goddamn roach Skirlock's been locking the Tessaloon River. And since old MacGuffin's been gone, this lake has been a lifesaver. Mayor Digsby says he can give you $1 a day, and that's the final offer. So either accept it, or we all die of thirst, I guess. Alright, well, if that's the offer, I'll take it. I see, well, it's better than nothing. Well, this water won't haul itself, so I better get back to work then. By the way, have you met your neighbor already? Ruff and Lady Maxwell, I mean? I haven't, but I probably should. We done here, friend? You mentioned my lake's called Pine Lake, right? A couple years ago, we had a group of travelers come here looking for some place. Circled the area about 10 times before they gave up and asked for help. I was hanging about here by the lake. They came up to me, barely spoke English, told me they'd been traveling for days, explained they came all this way to see our local wonder. That's what they said. Apparently, they read in some paper back home that out here we have a pink lake. Wanted to see it for themselves. I told them that I'm sorry, that I don't know what they mean, and that we ain't got no pink lakes around here. They looked around for a couple more days, then just left by train, all sad and disappointed. Couldn't get my mind off of it. I asked Clark, our bartender in town, if perhaps he knew what they could have meant, and that's when we realized Pine Lake. They wanted to see Pine Lake, one goddamn letter off. Later on, it turned out some newspaper made that error. We've had even more people come. Figured we'd make a buck off it. Change the name, dye the lake with beet juices. Mayor Digby just laughed me out, but I know those were some good ideas. His loss. Just you wait. One day I'll talk him into it. He just needs to learn to appreciate my genius, see my vision. Well, alright. Let's go ahead. Oh. Alright. Visit Ruff Diamond at his farm. Visit Miss Maxwell at her farm. Let's put that away. Is this bucket? Nope, I guess we can't. Alright, let's finish watering up and then we'll go visit our neighbors here. Let's collect our mail here. To the new guy, so I recently learned about an amazing bigos recipe. You know, the Polish dish. All I need is 5 decent quality cabbages, and you'd be honestly surprised how hard it is to come by those around here. If you deliver them to me, I'll give you the recipe to try for yourself. Awesome stuff, I'm telling you. Yours sincerely, Benjamin Foster. Need 8 cabbages, reward Big Book of Bigos. Alright, well I do have some cabbages coming along. Let's take our snare. We don't have anything else over here. And I thought the intro said that we were going to get a revolver, but I haven't found that yet. of odd that we can't harvest these shrubs. Okay, Forgotten Cemetery. Alright, let's go ahead and take those. We got some beans, which is good because we probably do need to eat. We might be able to break that down, but I guess not. Kind of wish there was an icon that would tell you where home is, but that's okay. We do have a map, and we are on the map. I wonder if we can make some sort of irrigation system here. Alright, unfortunately we can't steal their crops. That would be nice. I was thinking that we might be able to get that straw. Hello there. You don't see new faces around here very often. My name's Rough Diamond. And you are? The new neighbor. Ah, the one from Old MacGuffin's farm. The one that burned down. You saw it? The sky was glowing red all night long. Luckily, the trees around didn't catch fire. These lands are beautiful, but many bandits seem to think so as well, so I'm sorry this happened to you, friend. Well, it was good meeting a new neighbor. If you ever need help with anything, don't hesitate to come by. Actually, one more thing. Are you maybe looking for someone to practice shooting with? I know, I am. Got a gun of your own already? No, not yet. Oh, then I suggest you get one quickly. This place is crawling with bandits. I'd give or sell you a gun if I had any spare ones, but I don't. Maybe the sheriff's got anything. Maybe worth trying out. Anyway, when you do get a gun, come visit me. I've got a shooting range we could practice on together. I'll see you later. All right. Okay, so there is fall damage in this game, so I'm just going to be careful walking around. Where would the sheriff be? Great Plains Farm, Gilmaroy Valley, Installs Watchtower, Watchtower Station, Whisper Brook. Okay, I don't know where the sheriff would be. I guess I should follow the train station here. There is some stuff over here. Okay, so I doubt the sheriff is over there, but maybe there's some stuff to loot. Okay. Little storage chest, not too much out here. Oh, I can pick up those bottles. Okay, glass bottle. Probably gonna need glass bottles sometime in the future here. Oh, can I go through here? Can. Looks like there is a town over there. Hopefully the train doesn't come through. Maybe I should get off the track here. Okay, can't talk to him. You have anything to loot out here? Okay, animal market. Hey there, I don't think we met before, have we? We haven't, I'm new here. Okay, working at the animal market, okay. Otto, Doc Wahlberg. Ah, you're the one MacGuffin sold his farm to. Good to meet you. Don't know if you're more of the adventurous cowboy or farmer and rancher type, but it's the latter. You've just met the right man. I'm a vet. I also manage the animal market you see here. All right, let's see what you got. Okay, some slates and bandages. I can make those though. Let's buy an animal. Okay, Prairie Rabbit, Big Pavel, Outlaw Hoppin' Harry, and Jimmy. Okay, I got $6. Okay, Picky Eater, Asexual, Stringy Meat. All right, let's get that guy. Seems fine. See if there's some crates here we can loot. You're hungry, have a munch. Okay, let's eat one of those. All right, doesn't look like there's... Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, that's the edge of the world. Okay. Looks like there's some sort of aqueduct. Okay, hopefully we can find this town here, find the sheriff, get ourselves a gun. All right, hopefully in the future we'll get a mount or fast travel of some sort, because the map's not huge, but it is big enough where that would be nice. Okay, we are getting thirsty. Can I drink something? No. All right, location discovered, Brave Stand. Okay, so this is the town. Okay, funeral home.
I reckon I'm learning.
Okay, can't talk to you. Okay, Sip and Saddle Saloon. Could probably get some food there if we needed it. Guns and pistols, but it's closed. Medicine. Mayor's house. General store, but it's closed. Plants and seeds. Oh, we can go inside. Okay. Go inside, but we can't do anything here. Can't trade with character yet. Okay. All right, here's the sheriff. Ah, hello to you, new one. You must be the one from Old MacGuffin's farm, aren't you? The one that's burned down? That's me, unfortunately. My name's Grayson Young. I'm the sheriff of this town, so how are you dealing with the situation down at your farm? I brought down the charred remains. Getting right to work, I see. Very good. You ain't letting anything stop you, are you? But about the fire itself, yeah, right. What about it? A fire's a fire. Could it have been arson? Arson, you say? Could be. We have no shortage of scum and bandits prowling these lands, unfortunately, most notably Diablejo and Van Zant, the root of all evil they are, damn it. Ah, and have you met Slim, my dearest deputy? No, not yet. Well, anyway, if you ever need help, we'll try our very best, and if for some reason I'm not here, Slim will be. There's something I wanted to ask you. All right, tell me about Van Zant. Now, that's a problem you solve with a lawyer, not a revolver. Cyrus Van Zant is an acting mine director, meaning he can do whatever he likes, and what he wants now is to fortify himself and his men inside the mines and shoot anyone who gets too close. I believe most of his bandits you're going to meet are actually his men, but I have no proof, and without proof there's nothing I can do about it, except keep watching. We're taking turns at Watchtower Station. If someone spots any suspicious activity, they are to alert others, but so far, we've only had false alarms. Who's that Diablejo bandit? You must have heard about Diablejo even before, right? He and his gang made the national headlines a couple of times at least. A thief and arsonist, and a murderer. He killed Jeff Diamond, my predecessor on this post, and Ruff's father, kidnapped and killed our dear mayor's son, went silent for some time, but it seems he's back and causing trouble again. There's a fat bounty on his head, but if you happen to stumble upon him, I'd recommend running fast instead of going for your gun. As I said, the selection is vast. These lands aren't exactly the safest. I've got my hands full at all the time. But now that I think about that should be this. Now that I think about this, I might even have a theory as to who could be behind this.
One step closer to being half competent.
Okay, quest completed. Ashes to answers. Diablejo, he's called, a real nasty one. Head of a group of freaks living out in the mountains. He's been a thorn in all our sides for years now. I've had enough of the man, and it's high time he's behind bars. I'll give you a task. Together we'll get him. Maybe this time successfully. What's it going to be? You'll be putting up wanted posters of the bastard. But first, we've got to gather up information on where he was last seen. If I were you, I'd start with Otto, our town vet. I'm sure he'll have plenty to say about Diablejo. Go talk to him first. He should be at the animal market just outside of town. Good luck, lad. Wait, I'm supposed to get a gun from you.
Smarter than I was 5 minutes ago.
Slim Jitters. Hey there, my name's Slim Jitters, and I'm the deputy sheriff right here in Bravestand. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jitters. Likewise, citizen. Hey, you're the one whose farm burned down, aren't you? Yeah, that's me. Sorry to hear that. I hope the rest of Bravestand is more up to your hopes then. And worry not, for the iron fist of Bravestand law enforcement will find the one who committed that hideous crime. If that was a crime, of course. If you think so, you'd better talk to the sheriff about it. He likes to keep things close to his chest, and I can see why. Why? It's not a secret, but it's not something I should be yapping about either. You'll figure it out soon enough. Folks around here, they talk. I understand. I'll speak to him. Oh, show me your wares. Insert a weapon to get price estimates. Oh, you buy single bullets? That's crazy. All right, let's get 10. All right, that's quite a bit of money. Hopefully we'll get a gun for free. All right, never mind. Yeah, one of the previous quests said that I get a gun from the sheriff, so I don't know. Hopefully the gun will also come with a little bit of ammo. All right, where's the map? That's Diamond's farm. Never cross. I think this was... We're doing okay for food and water. Just got to keep an eye on that, although it does tell you. Also have to figure out how to get stone. Okay, so shovel is only for fields. All right, do you know anything about Diablejo? Diablejo? Why? Has something happened? Who sends you? Sheriff mentioned you'd have plenty to say. Yeah, that makes sense, but I'm afraid you'll have to ask someone else, kid. Sorry. Actually, have you talked to the mayor about this already, perhaps? No, not yet. Why? Ah, you haven't? All right. Well, as I said, I don't know much about him, much more about him than anyone else here, but do ask the town folk. All right, never mind. Gather information. So we got to go all the way back. Talk to the townsfolk.